Konyami! Hi everyone! I'm Hayami Mae. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello. Hi Maz, hi Spooks, hi Ed, hi Lane, hi Dizzy, hi Nathan, hi Shadow, hi Josie, hello Mogeko, hi Jifu. Hi Play, hi Aldo, welcome. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I need the background music on my phone so bad. Oh my god. I linked the BGM. Wait, this music, or I assume you meant the starting soon screen. The starting soon screen video, or the music, the BGM, all of it can be found in my credits in the about section of my Twitch channel. So yes, feel free to download it yourself. It's all like free to use. And also, Ed, congrats on going to Anime Chibi. How exciting. Wait, Anime Expo Chibi. How exciting. I personally never been, so I wonder how it's like. I heard that based on what people told me, it's like it's not to the scale of Anime Expo, but it captures the shopping side pretty well. But everybody, hi, hello. And thank you, Mogeko, for your very sweet comments about my starting soon screen. I'm so happy you like it. And Nadu, Jason, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the caravan. Tales of Grace is high. Oh my god! Don't even get me started. Spooks. Ah! Tales of Graces, baby! Remastered. I'm for sure playing it. When it drops next year, I'm playing it. I promise you. We will play it. We will I will try to play in its entirety. That is the goal. Yes. Am I Hayami Mae picking up another JRPG to play? Yes. Yes. Am I gonna finish the other JRPGs eventually? Yes. I swear.
Objection!
Hey, what do you mean, Josie? You don't believe me? Yay, hi, yay, oh, hello, hi. I just got back from GalaxyCon in San Jose. Yippee! Oh, for sure, that's where I want to go. Whoa, Ed, you want to do some shopping? What type of shopping you want to do? Now, girl, I'm gonna get you I'll get you started. I'm so excited to play as well. Yeah, I'm really excited because it's Tales of Graces F, so we get all that bonus content and we get all the DLC for free. So yippee! I'm super excited. Can't wait for the Rune Factory game. Oh wait, I've only heard about Tales of Graces F. I know there was a Nintendo showcase, but I actually don't know what else has been announced. And hi, Cakes! Hi! Happy Tuesday! Hope your day's going well. And hello, Sarnoni! Welcome in. Hope everyone had a good weekend. What did you guys do this past weekend? Everything about you is perfect, comfy cuteness, and that's amazing. Mogeko, thank you! That's very sweet of you to say as I'm in my struggle form. Wow, some things haven't changed. Struggle Yummy sounds hilarious. Is one of those things. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. Everyone back from cons. I just got back from work trip. Damn racist. Yo! Work trip? Where did you go, if you don't mind me asking? Speaking of JRPGs, a new Atli. Yes! Oh my god, I literally just watched a trailer while I was setting up the stream. I was like, wait! She is a big titty One-san with a cool personality. Oh my god, it is groundbreaking for Atelier. I'm just like, dude, we're winning. Oh my god, they learned from Atelier Riser that everyone just wants all the thick girlies. Hi Yoto, hi Vanilla, welcome. Hello Chico, welcome in all three of you. And Vanilla, thank you so much for the 25 stream streak. I'm just really so super pog and stuff. Big Jaime fan over here. Ah, thank you Thank you so much, guys. You're so sweet. For once, I didn't do anything that weekend. Oh, no problem. Come here. Ooh, Chico, please. Like I mentioned, okay, I don't remember if it was you specifically, but no kisses, please. That is the boundary I do not want to cross. Just hugs. Hugs is okay. And head pats. I accept head pats. Got all the way up to Dallas for a car race with my team. We got a good amount of trophies. Wait, what? Wait. Do you take part of like? Do you take part in racing? By any chance? Like, sorry, that must be a dumb way of asking the question. But what do you do? If you don't mind me asking, that's so cool. My sister loves F1 races? It's all the races where it's all international and stuff. I think that's what it's called. Oh my god, Atlee needs it so badly at this point. No more cutesy for a while, please, Atlee. Give us some dark, gritty, big titty with his son. New Atlee trailer jump scared me because I heard Kiryu's voice. Wait, really? Kiryu's in it? Wait, I also heard Yakuza is coming to the Switch. Is that true? I'll give her a Subway sandwich. Yippee! I would love Subway sandwiches. F1? Yeah, isn't it F1 races? Sorry, I forgot. Okay, got it. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Chico. Gotta keep it cool. In its limits, am I right? Exactly. Thank you so much, Chico, for understanding. And Mokeko, thank you so much for the head pads. Yes. Formula 1. Ah, that's what it is. Yeah, Kiwami won, so no watching trailer. Damn, okay. I just saw like an announcement post. I didn't see the trailer or anything, so I am in the clear. Yeah, we do karting races across Texas and the United States. I race myself as well when I get the chance. Dude, Josie, that's so freaking cool. What the heck? What the heck? Do you drive? Wait, you say karting. Is it the long cars or I can't remember what type of cars out there are to race. Yakuza Kiwami was the closing announcement. Okay, that's a pretty good closing announcement. Would you guys say that was surprising for Yakuza to be on the Switch? It's the really fast cars, the one that look like arrows. Whoa! Okay, yes, the F1. Yes. Hi, Eri. Hi. Welcome in. I was really hoping for Yakuza 0, but I'll take anything. Eri. You're just like, Yakuza content. Nom, 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 nom. What about the trails in the sky? Wait, they're doing a remake? What? Okay, see, guys, I've been so busy. I've been not up to date. Oh my god, you and Yoto, I just realized Eri and Yoto, you guys said the same thing. They probably did Kiwami because of the show. Oh, that's big brain. I didn't even think of that. You're right. They probably did it for the show. Yeah, sorry, I must be on my way. Would love to stick around, but I should get going. Have a great stream. I'll be waiting for Yessie around. No problem, Chica. Thank you so much for coming in to say hi. Have a great rest of your day / evening, whatever you're doing. Thank you. It's adorable watching people who don't know motorsports try to explain motorsports in the most wholesome way. Well, I'm very much coming from a place of zero knowledge. I just know Lewis Hamilton. Like, my sister loves him. And she actually saw him at a restaurant and was like freaking out. Well, okay, freaking out internally. Sega sure is dominated today with Yakuza Kiwami coming to Switch and Sonic Movie 3 trailer. Yeah, they are making their bank. Now they need the money after they done goofed with the pay to new game plus fiasco. Wait, what? Wait, that sounds familiar. What game was that, Ed? Oh god, I'm so behind. I was really surprised about Yakuza action. I'm surprised too. Explaining a go-kart to someone that isn't into it is hard, but the best example is straight up the highlights video from one of our races. Yeah, feel free to drop it, Josie. I would love to see. Dude, imagine Cabaret Club on the go. Yo! Harry, you so right. You so right. That's boredom cured. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just thinking about it. Imagining long car drives. Just playing the Cabaret Club. Just... I love it. Go kart. Just Mario Kart without items. Clearly. That's actually based. Yeah, Trails in full 3D, like the Mono Trails games. It looks great, but I think I'd rather play the original. The sprites are too nice. Ah, okay. You know, with pixel art, there's always like there's always an extra level of charm that, you know, that kind of disappears when you go into the 3D realm. So it'll be missed, but it is also really exciting for the OG Trails to get a 3D. Wow. They put Pizza Town. Did they? The Switch is going to explode. Yeah, how is it going to process all that? Like a Dragon 2 or whatever, I think. Okay. Crying that Suikoden is delayed to 2025. Is it because? Wait, is it because of just delays and stuff? But, dang, I didn't know. Freaking Sega. You have to pay for a New Game Plus. That's insane. But it was so funny because they announced Goat Simulator 3 and that shit was like hella laggy. Really? Just in the trailer alone? Oh gosh, it's gonna be, oh gosh. Hopefully the Switch 2 is just stronger. Okay, fake fan moment. I didn't realize you had straight up collar. You had a straight up collar until today. Wait, oh really? Oh, okay, it's not a collar. It's a choker, okay? It's a stylish choker. I didn't really think about it as a collar until you said it like that. But I'm no dog. I'm a fox. Here, we could. See? Ta-da! I'm not. I can eat you guys. But it's okay, so I know you're not a fake fan. I notice things about my model all the time. Like for example, one of my favorite parts about my model, okay, this is the most I could zoom in. You see the little baby hairs at the bottom of my head? It's like so cute and it's such a tiny detail and I really love it because I'm the same exact way. Like I have these I have baby hairs all the time, so thank you so much, Cakes, for the head pads. Thank you. Okay, let's get back into position. Let's say neck belt and call it a day. No, I got my Castlevania DS trilogy, though. I'm hyped. Oh really? It's going on me on the Switch? Oh my gosh, congrats. Dragon Quest 3 remake was another highlight. Whoa, wait, this Nintendo highlight, Nintendo presentation is like jam-packed. What the heck? It's more like a necklace because they, because that's not really choking your thin neck. Fine, you're right. You're not wrong, Yoto. You're not wrong. Guess I'll drop the race that we won a few months back since I feel too proud about it. My team has the orange guy.
Round number 1 of the Texas Spin Racing Series.
Wait, this is like actual karting, so like Mario karting. Wait, this is so cool.
Skinner gonna follow through and Aiden Rudolph.
Wait, this is kind of crazy. Wait, this is scary. Oh my gosh, Josie, thank you so much for sharing.
And Rudolph deep onto the inside, locks up.
Let's go. Oh yeah, skirt.
Where's the?
Wait, oh my god. Oh, that was bad. He ran off the course and hit the tires. What the heck? Well, I hope he's okay. But thank you so much, Josie, for sharing. It's just the last lap, by the way. It's okay. I mean, that's still hype. Me when I wake up. Your mom was so great. Thank you, Cakes. Thank you. He's actually so lame, but he's so endearing to me. Aww. Wait, I just realized how thin her neck actually is. I mean, the giraffe girl. Hey. This is just how VTuber models are made, okay? But if you don't look too hard, I look normal. Anyways, enough chit-chatting. I think we got all the chit-chats out of the way. Today we're going to be playing Paranormasight. We are going to continue where we left off, which I do not remember. And hello, nerd. Welcome in. Not sure if I can call go-karting Mario Karting since Mario Kart has driving underwater, seriously driving and kart gliding. Dude, that would be kind of insane if you could glide karts with the driver. Wouldn't that be crazy? And hello, tomatoes. Welcome. Actually, I think it's part of the tin can she put inside her head inside. Sounds like a fox behavior. Wow, what the heck? It's been 73 years. Truly, you underestimate our ability to chit-chat. I mean, you also... Oh, wait, shoot. Sorry, guys. I didn't finish making the counter of the derailment. How many times I go on a tangent? I still need to make it. Hold on. Let me... Oopsies. I forgot to do a very important thing. Hold on. Okay, I guess we're gonna continue the chit-chat. There is something I need to do very... Okay, hold on. I wonder... Hold on. I need to... I'll be right back. Real quick. Okay, I'm back. Whoopsies. Also, thank you so much, guys, for all the hydrates. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I don't have any water. I'll be right back again. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm back. For realsies this time. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Whew. For realsies. I'm saving this last batch of points for one final stroke Yami when you get scared. It better not be. We need the counter. I know. I forgot. I totally forgot to set it up, but I'll set it. Hold on. Where did I have the tabs? Okay, I'll find it somewhere. And hello, Taku. Welcome. Did you see today's double? No, I did not. I did not watch today's direct. So everyone was updating me on the news. Welcome back again. Wait, did you remember the McMuffin? Ah, not the McMuffin. Oh my goodness. But again, yes, today we are playing more Paranormasight. Where we left off was okay. I figured we were here. We finished up her story. Essentially, she went back home and she was like, I need to find someone. So now what's left is okay. So her Yako, she did the school thing. She died in this route. And this one, we don't know if she died. We'll have to see if she survived or not. I hope she survived. Her friend is like a spiritual guide, and so she knows how to navigate all of this crazy stuff that happened. Yeah, Shogo hella dead. Okay, let's go start off with Yako's path and see where that leads. So, oh, perfect! We have a summary. He told me his help. Bringing her friend back from the dead means she'll have to pay the price. Yako makes it home safely, but still isn't sure about how to proceed with her curse. She worries about Mio as the night passes. Yeah. I forgot what happened. It's okay. See, we have this wonderful summary. Is she safe? So she's safe. Oh, good morning, Yako. Huh? Yako, rise and shine. Huh? You're up. It's morning? Are you okay? Can you remember your name? Duh. Yako Sakazaki. Yes, I'm Yako Sakazaki. Good. Seems like you're finally awake. Oh, Mio, thanks for last night. Was everything okay? Yep, still alive. I couldn't dispel the curse echo or learn the identity of who used it, but I managed to at least get away. But in that situation, it's the best you can hope for. I'm sorry I got you involved in something so dangerous. I meant to look for you as soon as the sun rose, but I was just so sleepy. Can't remember when I fell asleep. It's okay. It's only natural to be exhausted after what you went through. Besides, I also feel bad that you've been wrapped up in all of this. It's supposed to be my job to prevent that from happening. Aww. Mog, Paranormasight, the story so far for Kupo. I'm Yako, and I'm Wack. What is that referring to, Nathan? Oh, before I forget, real quick, hold on. Let me get it. Before I forget, thank you so much, everyone, for being so patient for the acrylic stands. There was a problem with the postcards, so there is a little bit of delay, but I should get the new postcards hopefully this week, and that means I could start shipping out most likely starting next week. So yippee to that. And on that note, super exciting. We have one acrylic stand left. If you would like to be the owner of the very last acrylic stand, here you go. Let me just pin this. Oh, wait. Let me delete this. Unpin. There we go. Okay. There we go. One more acrylic stand left. like me to sign the stand or postcard, please leave a note at checkout. Oh man. Oh man, I'm like so out of my zone. And I spelled postcard wrong. There we go. Yippee! Okay, now I'm done. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Luca. Welcome in. Oh gosh, I wanted to play this game so much in the future. Glad to see you here. Yes! I'm really, really enjoying the game so far. Does anyone still need a leg? Ironical. No, I think we are good. And that means you could keep your other leg. You are safe. Do not worry. Your cover is at 4.6. What? No way. What the heck? No way. No way. I'm not even gonna check it. I believe you. I'm just. What? That's what? That is crazy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. It's so crazy. I'm just almost 5. How? I'm so honored. Very thankful. I'm really glad that people like my cover. Thank you. Didn't give me a no option, but I think I'm your last. Oh! Really? Hold on. I could check. Oh, if you didn't see the note. Okay, I know why, because it's by the summary. It's like, do you want to leave a note? And then you click it and then it opens up the box. But if you did leave a note, do not worry. If you weren't able to leave a note, do not worry. Feel free to email me with your order number. And then let me know where you would like me to sign. I could sign the postcard, I could sign the front or the back. If you would like me to sign the acrylic stand base, I could do any of that. Just let me know. Let's go. Woo! I mean, turn into a singer. Let's go. I don't think I'm turning into a singer after one song. Speaking of, what about that one video? Oh, jeez. You're right. We could do it. Hold on. Oh, God. We can watch it. I'll set it up to watch it. Oh, God. I can't. I'll release it on Thursday. Before the stream, because I'll be streaming on Thursday. I'll release it before the stream, and then yes, we could watch it together. Cover where? My cover. Hold on. There you go. There's my first cover. Yippee! Hello, QU. Welcome in, and thank you so much, Atler, for the altar. Oh my God. Altar for the headpads. Thank you. Have you done a karaoke stream yet? I don't remember. I've done it I only do karaoke streams for milestones. I do not typically do karaoke streams. And hello, Paulo. Hi. Hello, Jaime. Hope you've been well. Yes, thank you. I'm doing well. And Ed, thank you so much. Yeah, yes, all 20 stands have been sold. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I am very, very excited to ship this all out to you guys. And then I'll most likely not reprint it unless there's enough demand. Again, it is expensive to make. Acrylic stands are not cheap. So I feel like I'll only do it when there's enough demand, and maybe with a new design or something. But most likely for this one, it is one and done. And hello, Zero. Welcome. How's the stream going? Going super well. I've only played 2 minutes of this game before I just keep on talking. That one video. Yes, sorry, Noni. I was supposed to release a third video along with my cover after my cover, but I've been so busy that I haven't had the chance to properly announce it and release it. Freaking. Thank you, Sin. Thank you, Sin, for the barter and welcome in. Nice. Congrats. Thank you, Alter. But happy Wednesday to you, Sin and Alter. Oh, wait, not Wednesday. Tuesday. Hope your day's going well. It's a banger, honestly. Thank you, Yelto. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Thank you again, guys, for all your support with my cover, with the acrylic stands. I'm very, very, very honored and very happy. And I really appreciate all your support. And I hope I could make you guys proud. And I hope we could keep on doing fun things. And then as for karaoke stream, that'll only happen once I hit 4K. So that's not gonna be for a while. Oh, gotcha. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. It's supposed to be my job to prevent that from happening. Oh yeah, you said something about that last night. Just who are you exactly, Mio? Oh well, the truth is I've been trained in things having to do with the supernatural. Huh? You mean you can learn that kind of stuff like you would with flower arranging? I had quite the eventful childhood. Huh, that sounds like it must have been tough. Yes, it would take a long time to explain, so let's leave it at that for now. As fate would have it, I've ended up as an apprentice, or maybe more like an assistant to a notable paranormal expert. Schools have always had more paranormal disturbances because young people tend to be more susceptible to these things. I sent to schools that may experience something paranormal and put a stop to it before it happens. Wow, that's amazing. So it's like a part-time job you do while also being a student? Well, I do help maintain public order, but it's all part of my training, so I don't get any money. Oh, got it. Rough then. But still, that is really amazing. You were so cool when you faced off against the evil spirit. I never know if I should be happy when you compliment me like that. But anyways, that's why it's up to me to resolve any paranormal issues at school. That's why I'm going to look into the cause of all of this. But for now, let's head to school. Yeah. Oh, do you have your curse stone? Now that it's daytime, its power is diminished, I should be able to hold onto it. Want to give it a try? Right, I do have it, but... Yako? Is it really so wrong, trying to bring Michio back, I mean? I can't approve of it. The rite may seem like a dream come true, but it involves taking the lives of other people then. Yeah, true. I don't know why that needed Yako to be like, yeah, you're right. It's morally wrong to kill people. You should ask them if they're convinced that hot dogs are tacos. I mean, are hot dogs sandwiches? Question mark to that question. All that work for no money? Mio better be freelance after this. Seriously, she looks fed up with all the experiences she's been through. Are hot dogs a soup? I mean, there's no liquid, so I rather say I don't think it counts. I don't care. Hot dogs are hot dogs. Fair. I want to make sure this whole ritual ends without anyone getting hurt. That's what I believe, and that's what I'll put before anything else. I'm sorry, but is it okay if I hold on to it? Yako. I promise I won't use the curse, no matter what, but maybe there's some other way. I just have this feeling that I shouldn't give up on the possibility just yet. That said, I'll help you, even if it's to stop curses. For the Michio that still exists within me, I'll settle things so that we can move forward. Okay, but if you ever feel in danger, you can give me the curse stone at any point. Right, thank you, Mio. Okay then, let's go. Oh, old-fashioned candy shop located on the street corner of Honjo. It has been in Yako's Sakazaki's family for 3 generations. On the weekends, you can spot Yako watching over the store, cooking monjanyaki, and playing traditional tops and cards with the local children. Aw, that's so sweet. Whoa! However, the harsh realities which thrived during the period of high economic are when many confectionery matters entered the market are experiencing a steady decline due to the rise of convenience stores and changes in children's interests and taste. Hot dog is taco because the buns are connected and there are things in between the bread. Tacos are just like that. But tacos don't use bread. They use tortilla. And tortilla is typically corn or flour. And they're typically flat. I feel like that's my counter argument. Huh? I thought it unusually noisy. There's a big group of people and police in front of the school. Did something happen? If the police are here, then something must have. I'll go ask. Thanks. Tortilla's bread? Would you count tortilla as bread? What defines bread then? This isn't good. What happened? Don't panic, okay? The first teacher who came to work this morning found something. Okay? Mr. Jonouchi was found dead in the middle of the school ground. What? They're closing the school for I remember what happened. I suspect the janitor to be the killer. The janitor of this school, because they got out of probation on good behavior and they re-assimilated to society, because at the time the law says like, oh, they can't be discriminated per se, and they don't have any their name is hidden or something. Bread has yeast. Tortilla has lard. There's a difference. Okay. Thank you, Ari, for sharing. They're carbs, but carbs is a bigger category. Is cake a bread? Yeah, see? Kind of. I guess cake does count. So cake is pasta. I mean, oh wait, cake doesn't use yeast. And yeah, I guess with that logic, cake would then be pasta. And Bud, hello. Welcome in. Hope your day is going well. Thank you so much for the 25 stream streak. All right, the janitor also taunted a detective on the phone, or am I remembering that wrong? Not the janitor, but the killer. The killer taunted the detective on the phone. We don't know who it is, but my tinfoil theory is that it's the janitor. The music fits perfectly for our discussion about hot dogs, sweet tacos. It does. They're closing the school for today. But that's not all. I didn't know this either since I didn't watch the morning news, but rumors are spreading that the number of bodies were found. What? Rumors are spreading that a number of bodies were found nearby. What? There's no way. Why? Could it be? Because of the curse? We don't know enough to say. From what I heard, Mr. Jonouchi's body was in the middle of the grounds, but his body was covered in bruises, like he'd fallen from somewhere high. Weird. Taking into account his unnatural death and the timing, it's very likely it has something to do with the curses. You're saying someone used their curse on him last night? Seems like it, doesn't it? But that's so scary. Yeesh, so the curses really do kill people. And someone used it. Shh, keep your voice down, okay? Hi, Minty. Hi. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. That sounds about right. Thank you. Yeah. Here's another one. Pop-Tarts or burritos? I see that. I see where you're coming from. Does that mean any pastry is a burrito then? Following that logic? What about Sans Rival? That's not a conventional cake. What is Sans Rival? Yako's kind of cute though. She is. Yako is cute. That's why I love the pair. I want them to survive as long as they can. We call Twinkie a burrito. I'll beat your butt. with an overhead. Has layers of carbs. It is lasagna. Oh, okay. Good luck being my butt then. Freaking. Yes, my -6 overhead does 1,300 damage. I can see it. I can see it now. Your hitbox. What would happen if another curse bearer heard you? Yeah, sorry. Okay, so he heckin' dead. Damn, he was our one lead. Kohei is an English teacher in the homework. Stop its class. He could never aspire to be a teacher, but figure it was the least he could do with it. His talents, excuse me, he considers his students to be beneath him and largely looks down on them all. I wish we had a little more information, but they locked up the front gate. Maybe we could sneak in through the back entrance. That person over there. Isn't that Hitomi Okuda? You're right, that's unusual. Oh, but she was at the school last night too. She must know something about Mr. Jonuichi. Let's see what she has to say. Oh, Mio, damn! Oh, Mio, wait for me. Bro has this dumb 80s haircut, so I think you're right. I think it is 80s. Huh. So you're telling me the two of you were the ones at school last night? No sense hiding it then. Plus, I owe you one, Mio. I'll tell you everything I know. Owe you? Thank you. She owes you? Yeah. Right after I transferred here, there was a bit of trouble. She gave me one of those, what is it? Exorcisms. Huh. So that's what it was. Mio's fast AF. Yeah, and I love her. She's so cute. Since I was a 4-layer cashew meringue, instead of a soft cake, you get a crunchy one. What? Hold on, let me Google this. Sans rival. Images. Oh, it's covered? Oh! I've never seen this before. Wait, where does this originate from? I'm really curious. Oh, it's a Filipino dessert. What the heck? None of my friends have told me about this one. That sounds delicious. Put respect on my lasagna. It's a dessert lasagna then. Did you hear about Mr. Jonuichi? Heard about it? I've known about it since last night. I saw that a-hole bite it on the school grounds myself. What? You saw it happen? Tell us about it. What happened exactly? Don't really know myself. It was pitch black. Well, I can tell you. It was almost dawn, probably around 3. He started freaking out all of a sudden. Ran out of the grounds like something was chasing him. Then screamed. Somebody help me. Forgive me, Michio. Or something like that while he was running around. Michio? He mentioned Michio? Was there anyone else on the grounds? It was too dark to see from where I was, but for just a second, I think I saw a girl in a school uniform with her hair in braids. Oh? I didn't go out to make sure, so it could have been nothing for all I know. Then I heard him begging for his life like, I was wrong and I'll do anything. Then all of a sudden, his arms and legs snapped, even though he was just standing there. Oh my god! I didn't expect to see the body. Well, this is cake, but lasagna is cake. It's a meat cake. No cake is pasta. But is lasagna soup? There's not enough liquids. Guys, I'm Italian. You all Josie, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for this cursed topic. I know your Italian soul is screaming. I'm so sorry. Breaks bastard. Yoto, no! His arms and leg broke without anything being done to him. He fell over and quit moving, so I thought I'd better get out of there. Then he croaked. That's all I saw. I see. But from what you told us, it almost sounds like Michio's ghost chased down Mr. Jonuichi and killed him. Heck, if I know anything about that, I'm just telling you what I heard him say. Did you tell that story to the police? Nope, and I ain't gonna. Can't count on them for shiz. Not like they believe such an insane story anyways, right? But there must be at least one person in the police worth trusting, right? Yeah, I guess. There was this one cop who always got on my case about stuff. But he died just the other day. Oh, he did? I'm sorry to hear. Everyone who gets involved with me ends up dead. Maybe I really am cursed. Pisses me off. You got it all wrong. The spirit that possessed you wasn't that kind of spirit. Huh? It wasn't? Yeah, that was just an unfortunate coincidence. Though I'm sure that was hard enough for you. You're lucky I can't find you. Oh, Italian. Something I have to ask. What's your opinion of chicken on pizza? Wait, have you guys had chicken on pizza? I've never had chicken on pizza. I had it in pasta. What the heck? How about eat a pizza with a knife and a fork in front of you? Can't stay and watch, but I hope you get lots of scares. Hi, me. Dovin, hi. No problem at all. Thank you so much for coming in to say hi. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day / evening wherever you are. Thank you, Delvin. Back up. I'm not a monster. Yes, so the only correct way to eat a pizza is to fold it before biting into it. Oh, yeah. Are you guys a folder? It depends on the pizza. If the pizza's thin enough, I like to fold it. Some like fold it in a way where it doesn't, where all the toppings don't touch each other per se. But I like the way it feels in my hand. You don't like the contrast? Damn then. Chicken bacon ranch pizza? I've never had that. Buffalo chicken pizza is busted. What? Okay, these are the most American of flavors. It's so funny. Ranch is an abomination on pizza. Josie. This chat's hurting me mentally and physically right now. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Josie. Come on, guys. We gotta reel it back for the Italian. For the one Italian chat. But, okay, I'm sorry, Josie. I'm gonna say it. I do like ranch with my pizza. No, it's not mandatory, but if it's there, I like it. They're the perfect high man's pizza. Chicago pizza is unfoldable. Yeah, I would have to agree. And Death Fox Hushin, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the caravan. We are talking about pizza. Za za za. My body's evaporating. No! Of course they're American. Last I checked, most of us are American. Myself notwithstanding. Yeah, we're all American something. I'm sure we're all like something American. Some of us are more American than others, yeah. There we go, Hyvie. You played yourself. You played yourself by sub. What? What do you mean by that? I am unfortunately unfortunately. No, screw the haters. I like my crappy airport pizza with a shaky cheese. What does that even mean? What do you mean your cheese is shaky? Like ranch on pizza? Yeah, I like dipping my pizza in ranch. It's really good. I also like pineapple. Like the Parmesan. Oh, I like Parmesan on pizza. It's good. Pretty sure Round Table are the guys with the chicken pizza, right? I wouldn't be surprised. Did Josie just call you effing bottom? Yeah, I know. What the heck? I'm just being nice. You like? Yeah, I mean, yes. But it's not my favorite. I don't hate it. Pineapple pizza is good, y'all haters. What's up? No! I'm sorry, but I gotta speak my truth. I cannot lie. I don't like pineapple. You don't like pineapple in general? Pineapples are so yummy. Yes, because the contrast of tart sweetness complements the savory sauce and cheese. Yeah, I agree. I agree. My favorite pizza topping, though, is mushroom and pepperoni. I'm a simple gal. Okay, but hear me out. Hot dog on pizza? Oh my god. Jifu shared with me the most cursed thing. Josie, close your eyes. You do not want to see this. So Jifu was showing me Jifu was telling me how there's a spectrum of bad food. One side being British, where it just doesn't taste like, where like the flavors aren't there. And then there's Brazilian food. One of their actual delicacies is sushi pizza. And whatever you're thinking is not what you're thinking. Josie, close your eyes. Do not look at this image. It will hurt your soul. Here is how Brazilian sushi pizza. It is so cursed. It's Brazilians could stay in Brazil. No, Ari, don't even start. Don't even start. Josie, I told you not to look. I told you. I mean, I'll try. That looks awful. It's awful. I'm sorry. It's. Oh my god, this is the psychic damage through my gut. You had worse? I know, right? Bad food tastes worse. And his quality. Dude, yeah, so Jifu was just showing me all types of really, really bad Brazilian combos. Hold on. Here's this one. I can't. Now you can keep it. Okay, I won't show anymore. But if you guys look up weird Brazilian food, you're in for a ride. Just Google it yourself. Curse your Google search. Can't believe MIG has been stuck in the same frame for the past 10 minutes while we commit human war crimes on Italian. Dude, I was thinking if I should just do a chatting stream before I pick the game. And hello, Nanami. Welcome in. It's because I haven't streamed in a hot minute, so I was like, oh, I like talking with you guys. For what it's worth, it's insanely easy to get a rise out of Italians. Damn spooks! Wait, what are we Googling? I got distracted. Google weird Brazilian food. If you're looking for cursed food, look up balut. Oh, I had balut. You have a hard-boiled duck egg and you crack it and you eat a duck fetus. Oops, whoa, sorry. Weird Brazilian foods. Thank you. Yes. Search it up at your own risk. It is scary. Yeah, it's. But I had balut before, like on multiple occasions, and I never quite like it. Like one, I don't like looking at it, but two, the flavor's like like it's not worth. Like I don't know what's the hubbub. Oh, but anyways. Enough war crimes against Italians. I think we need to get back to the game. Hey, Mia, I've been thinking about something. The way she described it reminded me of something. The way that Mr. Jonouchi died. It sounds like a lot like how Michio died. Of course, I didn't see it myself, but the state Michio's body was in, it was like she has fallen from high up. Could they have been killed by the same curse? I don't think so. The curses of the 7 mysteries hadn't manifested when she died. And if we can trust what the spirit board said, then Michio died in an accident. Oh, right. That's all I know about the asshole's death. He told me you were possessed by some kind of evil spirit? I don't understand it all too well myself. What I can say for sure is, thanks to Mio, the weird symptoms that were happening to me all went away. Yep, some people are born with natural sensitivity to the paranormal. They tend to end up isolated as they struggle to relate to people around them. They also tend to draw spirits to them naturally. This can cause strange symptoms they don't understand, like headaches, muscle stiffness, and hallucinations. Even memory problems. I'm getting PTSD. I'm sorry, Josie. These images I'm seeing, it's making me feel like I'm watching Reverse Werewolf. I don't want this atrocity on my history, so I'm incognito. Maybe Jonouchi died because of Brazilian food too. All the way in Japan, when there was no internet, he just like someone gave him Brazilian food. Is this game that has yokai? Yes, it is. It does have yokai play. Oh my gosh. Spooks, please. I'm sure it must have been very hard. Okay, I already saw some cursed shit. I saw a cook. No way. That must be Photoshop, YouTube. No way, that sounds real. So that's how it works, huh? Do people also have their personality taken over when possessed too? Man, it is impossible with spirits who have a very close relationship to their target, like siblings or a parent and child. But you almost never hear about people being taken over completely. It's when two parties aren't in sync that those negative effects can start to appear. Hello, Kiridan, hello! Thank you so much for the hydrate and the head pads, thank you. Hayami, hello! You know, well, I'm going to play your watch because that has less scary yokai. Bro, people eat anything, like tires. If people will eat a duck fetus, capybara is on the table. Pun intended. Fair. Capybara meat on a pizza? Sure. A full capybara? That I would call out. Yeah. And Kira, thank you so much for the sub. Ears. For example, full chicken on pizza. Yeah, that's crazy. Less scary. Got it. Yeah. I recommend yokai. Watch. This is pretty spooky already. Why are we still talking about stuff on pizza? Hey, Josie. You gotta be real with me. Isn't there an actual Italian dish? An actual dish in Italy where it's called American pizza and they put French fries on a pizza? Isn't that... That's true, right? So the seances or whatever you see on TV are all bogus? Not quite. There are mediums and diviners who can align their minds with the spirits they call. Though there are people on TV who are just putting on a performance. Huh. There are people who in life had extremely powerful spirit sense or a deep connection with a person. But even they shouldn't be able to completely take over the person they possess. And even if they could, it'd only be enough to pressure them to choose certain behaviors that wouldn't be unusual for them to do on their own to begin with. But if that's the case, wouldn't you not know if you were choosing that behavior of your own will or not? Hence why there are lots of cases where people don't even realize they're possessed. Though the spirit may influence the behavior and memories of the host, the deeper their connection in life, the easier it is for that to occur. I see. Getting possessed by a spirit is pretty complicated, huh? It must have been tough for you being possessed for so long, he told me. Whatever might happen to me doesn't make any difference. Me being able to see spirits and stuff has nothing to do how things ended up like this. Pineapple and pizza with anchovies. What the heck? No way that's a real pizza. Sub ears for the redacted freaking spooks. No, that is called the German pizza. Oh, German. Because it has sausages and fries on it. And every single kid orders it. That's so cute. Oh, like that does sound pretty good though. I want to try the German pizza, or at least that's how it's commonly known, and it's actually pretty damn good until you become bloated cannibals. Yeah, that does sound like a war on your digestive system. But I would try it. Yeah, it's not like being able to see them is your fault either. The same goes for me. Maybe it's just something we have to live with. I think you have a knack for it yourself, Yako. I bet you could see them too with a little training. I think I may pass. So that's why you do the job you do, huh, Mio? I thought she was a weirdo when she showed up, all of a sudden saying she was going to exorcise me. If you hadn't said anything, I probably would have knocked your lights out. You tried to perform exorcism on her without telling her anything? You see, in my experience, most people don't understand no matter how much I explain. They only accept my explanation after they see the results. Huh, I guess that makes sense. He told me, last night before you witnessed Mr. Jonuichi's collapse, can I ask what he and you were doing in the classroom? You gonna tell the cops? Oh, right. With everything that happened with Mr. Jonuichi, they'll suspect you if we told them we saw you with him that night. anytime something happens with someone like me, all those shizzy adults start jumping to conclusions. I understand. I won't tell them. You wouldn't have been able to kill him anyways. If you say so, then I don't mind telling you about it. So last night, that piece of shiz Jonoichi called me over here, acting like he was gonna attack me or something. What? What the heck? What? How terrible. Whatever. I'm glad he's dead. He had it coming. Calling people worthless and a cancer in society when he doesn't know shiz about them. That a-hole was the one always acting like a scum, if you ask me. Is that so? Could you tell us more in detail why he called you out in the middle of the night? It's hard to explain where to start. What do you mean by Mr. Jonoichi acting like scum? Was he doing something bad? There's balance. Need to have the right amount of experience in class. Actually, it kind of helps when putting habaneros on pizza. I get you. Now, talking about pizza. Okay, enough about atrocities on pizza. Please tell me what's your favorite pizza topping? Like I mentioned, my favorite is pepperoni and mushroom. Ooh, it's stretching. Ooh. Hello, mushroom. Oh my God, perfect timing. Hello, mushroom. Welcome in. Since it's your first time here, let me introduce myself. My name is Hayami. I'm a traveling fox spirit VTuber that sells omamori on my backpack. And we are playing Paranormasight and talking about pizza. Cheese. Wait, just cheese? Sausage? Just sausage. Pepperoni? God damn it. I like jalapeno and sausage. Ooh. Cheese and pepperoni. Okay, thank you. Okay, I was like, come on, guys. You only like one topping? I like how the game gets serious with the setting and we talk about pizza still. Because I like pizza. Average Ivy Street. You're not wrong. Aside from cheese, black olives. I like olives in the combo pizza. Mushroom, cheese and mushroom. Shaking hands. Also, mushroom, is it okay if I call you mushroom or is there a nickname you like to go by? Also really like basil. Oh, basil leaves. Fresh basil leaves on a pizza. Oh, they're amazing. Pizza's more important than whatever's going on in the game. That's not true. We could balance both. You know Michio Shiraishi, right? The girl who killed herself? Huh? Michio? I don't know everything about that creep of a teacher. Had some dirt on her. And he was using it to blackmail her. Call her up after school and make her do whatever he wanted. What? What do you mean when you say whatever he wanted? I'll leave it to your imagination. Nothing that a couple of model students like you would ever get involved in. No way, that's... How? What do you mean by dirt? I don't know anything about this. How could I not have known about this? Yako, I know how you feel, but try to calm down. You got guts acting like you were her friend. Jonoichi really did a number on both Michio's body and soul. She probably felt she couldn't tell anyone, like she had to suffer alone. No, how terrible. He told me, how do you know about this? I just happened to walk in on it. I know the spots around school people go to when they want to stay out of sight. He ran off in a panic when I yelled at him, asking what he was doing. Walked in on it. I couldn't just leave her alone, looking like she was about to cry, so I stuck around for a bit. She told me everything that happened in whispers. She probably figured I wasn't the type to spread that stuff around. But she never asked for any help. She told me that she was fine and to keep it a secret. That's awful! What the heck? Michio, why? She probably thought she just had to grit her teeth till it was through. She was naive. I tried to tell her that if you give guys like that an inch, they'll take a mile. She kept saying about how it was her punishment. She was soft. No. Of course, Jonoichi didn't change. He kept on doing what he was doing. I don't understand either of them, but that's much as I was involved. And then she killed herself. Nothing I can do about it now. He told me, if you knew about it, then why didn't you? You tried to say it's my fault. She told me not to say anything. She told me she was fine. What the heck more responsibility do I have other than what I already did? Yako, there's no point blaming, he told me. Michio, why? F this guy. F this guy. Watch, they're gonna uncover something's gonna be up. Something's gonna be up. Call me Mushrooms, okay. Okay. Hey, call me Mr. Mushroom. Yeah, Mr. Mushroom. Hold on. I gotta update your nickname. Mr. Mushroom. There you go. I updated your nickname on my side so that I will now remember. Healthy stuff on my pizza. What? No. Basil is not. Okay, well, you don't really eat basil to eat healthy. Basil is a flavor. It's a spice. And my favorite is the one where we put salami and sort of spicy. Ooh, pretty common in Italy. And it's called devil pizza. How spicy is that spicy oil? That sounds bomb. I'm not up for spice, but if it's a little bit, just enough to give it a kick, that sounds amazing. Thanks, Hayami. Of course, Mr. Mushroom. Did you hear what this dirt was? Nope, never heard what it was. But from the sound of it, he'd been blackmailing her since about a year ago. For that long? The D-head probably caught her doing something she shouldn't have been. She looked well behaved, but there's more to a person than meets the eye, you know? There must be some reason. Don't know. Got nothing to do with me. So last night, how did it start? Alright, remember that nosy cop I mentioned who was always on my case? He died at the former Yasuda Gardens a couple of days ago. Yoshimi was his name. He was part of a juvenile division. He didn't look like a cop at all. Real rough guy, but good at looking out for folks. So he was the only one I could talk to. Huh, so there was someone like that on the police. Too bad he ended up dying. Oh, another thing. One time he suddenly introduced his fiancée to me. It was hilarious seeing a big guy like that act like a shy little kid all of a sudden. She told me that she was like me when she was my age and that she was on my side. It must have been a terrible loss for her too. Yeah, I do feel a little bad for her when I think about how sad she must be. And I saw him at the gardens the night he died. Oh no. Whenever I get worked up over something, Yoshimi always took me straight to that park. Then he'll listen to whatever I was pissed off about. That day he called me over like usual, but something seemed off about him, like he was worried about something. Worried about something? Yeah, he asked me for a favor too. That was pretty unusual. A favor? What kind of favor? He handed me a weird talisman and asked me to hold on to it for him. A talisman? Yeah, just a normal good luck charm. I figured that's it. Then sure, I'll take it. I have it with me now. But that wasn't all. Then he told me that he wanted me to look for a talisman Michio Shidashi had that looked like this one. Huh? Michio? What does she have to do with this? Yoshimi had been meeting up and talking with her. While they were together, he noticed that she had a special talisman of something. But apparently Michio always avoided the subject. The talisman that Michio had. He knew that I knew her, so that's why he asked me, he said. Could there have been something that Michio couldn't even tell the police about? I know things at home were a little complicated. From what I heard, Michio was keeping her mouth shut about what Jonorichi was doing to her. Hard to talk with the cops when someone's got dirt on you. And I didn't squeal on anything about Michio's either. Michio, why is it that you had such a strong grip on you? So basically, Yoshimi didn't have his eye on Michio, but her talisman too. But after she died, he didn't know where it ended up. So since I knew her from school, he wanted me to look into it for him. Is there something special about the two talismans? I wonder why he gave it to you. Heck if I know. When I looked inside, there was a weird kind of grimy scrap of wood. So you've seen inside it. But from the way he was acting, it seemed important to him somehow. But to be honest, what he was asking is such a pain in the butt. I figured he had to be serious about it. Oh, and since he died right after that, yeah, he even said to me, if anything happens to me, take those two talismans. Give them to a guy named Nakagoshi at the police department. Knowing that I know now, he probably felt that something was going to happen to him. Nakagoshi? Do you know him, Mio? No, I just heard the name, I think. So there really is Nakagoshi. That's a relief at least. Anyway, it didn't feel right just ignoring a dead guy's last request. He told me, yeah, that talisman. Would you mind if I had a look at it? Sorry, but I don't trust you all that much yet. It's important to me. Oh, okay. It has to do with the thing. It has to do with those 7 rites of passages. Great, now I'm hungry and I just ate. Yeah, you know what? I'm not too hungry myself, but I'm like, ooh, I could go for a slice of pizza right now. I wonder if my dad would eat double pizza. He loves spicy food. Ooh, I'm sure he would then. Spicy depending on the pizzeria. The one I had in the city where I lived was less strong than the one I had in another city I lived in. I sure do know when it was too much though. It burns. Whoa! You know what, Josie? I know exactly what you mean because I definitely had very spicy Korean food, and the rest. Let's say it was just a spicy exit. Love when Jifu just blesses my TL with Galleon artwork doing Jifu's RT is like such a range because it's like something very wholesome and cute and it's straight to the RAT. He's so funny. Hungry Hayami. Yes, I'm nam. So last night you were looking for this talisman Michio had? Yeah, and I figured the piece of garbage teacher would know the most about Michio. I asked him yesterday afternoon if he knew anything about her talisman. He gave me some cryptic response like, I can't talk about it now. Come to the school tonight. He even gave me the code to the lock on the back entrance. He seemed pretty willing to give it out, so I wouldn't be surprised if he used it for secret meetings before. Yuck, I can only imagine. We climbed over the front gate to get in. So yeah, we met up in the classroom in the middle of the night, but nothing he said made any sense. Like that I was really Michio and stuff like that. He went on and on about how it was my fault and that if only I hadn't been around or something. He got a hold of me, breathing heavily. Eep, were you okay? Yeah, that's right when the two of you showed up. I was able to get away while Jonoichi was freaking out. Oh my gosh, good thing you got away. So it's really all thanks to you two that I got away. But I didn't get any info about the talisman, so the whole thing was sort of a bust. Afterward, I was wondering what you two were up to, so I hid nearby. Then I saw you and the old man Ashimiya talking, and then Mio showed up. Oh, you did? That's also why I saw Jonoichi come back outside and bite it. I see. So you were only here to look for Michio's talisman? I was dumb to fall for that creep Jonoichi's trap so easy. I could have gone a lot worse, but I looked out. What you described does sound like Michio killed Mr. Jonoichi. She did have a reason to hate him after all. No way, you mean that really was her ghost? Like for real? Those who die bearing strong resentment or regret can occasionally become spirits, either bound to a place or roaming freely. However, it'll usually be impossible for them to kill the living. Most don't have that kind of power. But it's possible that they could possess someone close to them to act on those lingering regrets. Huh, wondering if that's what happened. Alright then, supposing what the spirit board said is true. Excuse me, and Michio's death was an accident, then she must have had some regrets. If she really hadn't given up on living, that is. I don't think she was that kind of girl who would just give up no matter what the situation. I don't really know, but she didn't seem like she had something tormenting her so much that she'd kill herself. Oh yeah, the retreat just below the galleon was like 2 blue outfit girlies in micro bikinis. Love Jifu. Blue Archive mentioned neuron activation. Yeah, we love Blue Archive in this household. I got just Kayako, but she took so much. It was painful. Neil's kind of cute too. Yeah, everyone's cute. I like love all the girls here. I want them to all survive. Did someone send raid? Did someone raid? I don't really remember. No one raided, Chico. And that's all I know. Happy? I still gotta look for the talisman. Sure, thank you, Hitomi. You two find out anything about Michio's talisman? We'll be sure to let you know. Thanks. Oh, can we get your contact info where we can normally find you? Right, I'm not home most of the time. Usually I'm at a friend's place. Here's the phone number. Thanks, we'll call her if we need to talk to you. And what is it? You're easier to talk to than I imagined. I was kind of scared at first, but not anymore. Shut up. You were the one avoiding me. Anyway, catch you later. And don't die out there, okay? Thanks. We'll be careful. Hi, AJ. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Just joining the stream. This game has an interesting look to it. Kind of has an interesting VHS-esque feel to it. And the talking / idle animations are really cool. They are! Music lends a nice mystery vibe too. AJ, this game is great. And as for the VHS, you are spot on. This is supposed to kind of give off the same feel as like a retro TV because we're quote unquote watching a play / show happen. But this is like based on the actual like story and stuff. And yeah, the music is so cool. It fits the vibe so well. Ah, okay, neat. Yeah. Sorry, I'm back. Hayami. Twitch mobile crashed on my device. Is this the game where you couldn't stop killing people? I mean, Mogeko, you are correct. But I didn't kill them with purpose. It was just part of the tutorial. And welcome back, Mogeko. Oh my gosh, I finally used Twitch Mobile for the first time over the weekend, and I can see what you guys are saying. It's awful. All right, then. We got a lot of new information. Sounds like Mr. Jonichi was killed by a curse, just as we thought, which means there's a curse bearer at the school. Multiple, in fact. Multiple? You think so? Yes, the curse echo we experienced in the school and the one that killed Mr. Jonichi seem to be different. The people in the school at the time other than us were Mr. Jonichi, Hitomi, and old man Ashimiya, who you ran into, who I think is the killer. I was thinking it would be among them, but there was one more person. Hitomi saw a girl in the uniform with braids. From what Hitomi was saying, it doesn't seem like she's one. Mr. Jonichi is pretty suspicious though. If he were a curse bearer, it would certainly explain why he was killed. Right, that's why I say there are multiple. Alright, the person who killed Mr. Jonichi would have to be one too, which means it must be either the mysterious girl or old man Ashimiya. Mia. Yeah, we should certainly be careful with them, that said. That mysterious girl and the fact that Mr. Jonichi thought it was Michio that was attacking him has me wondering. Of course, I doubt Michio herself was actually there, but... Oh, I just remembered. I saw Mr. Araishi outside the main gate last night. You did? It's likely he's involved with the curses given that he's the one doing research and the rite of resurrection. She's just addicted to murder. That's nothing wrong with... No, I'm not! I'm not addicted to murder. I promise. I didn't kill them on purpose. It was part of the tutorial. A defense claim. Oh my god. AJ, I can't even be mad. You're right. That sounds so like an Ace Attorney line. So we have to be careful of old man Ashimiya and Mr. Araishi. I want to believe that not all the curse bearers will be hostile, but... As for what to do now, I'd like to find who is responsible for the Feast of Shadows. Excuse me, that set this off and how they did it. I don't think we'll be able to end this without stopping it at its source. Huh, that makes sense. In which case, next we should do what exactly? We'll need to talk with Mr. Araishi. He definitely knows something. It should be safer during the day, so I think we should try to look for him. Got it. I'll help in any way I can. But the school's closed. I wonder where he could be. Let's try heading to someplace someone may know where he is. Where to go then? Feast of Shadows? Great band name. I would have to agree. Tired my yeah, I'm so sorry. I've been catching up on sleep for the past couple of days, so I feel like I need to probably end stream a little bit earlier than usual so I could sleep in early. Oh, sorry, so I could sleep early and get some more shut eye. And so Mio Kurosuzu and Yako Sakazaki decided on their next location to investigate. Huh? That was not... Okay, yeah, I chose the wrong location. Komagata Bridge. We sure had plenty of good chatting. I mean, we did. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Oh my gosh, that line kills me every time. Wait, what? Okay. I see. We just have to keep going then. Did I just see a shadow on the bridge? Oh, that I think it's just probably a bystander. Okay. Oh yes, the last time we ended off here with the detective is that we got the call from the killer. Hajime Yoshimi's death, Nejima's threat of mass murder. Yeah, Nejima. The problems just pile up, putting the detective's goal of collecting all the cursed stones in jeopardy. Tsusumi leaves Ariel to handle the investigation while he catches the quick break. For real, I'm about to get into the game just to protect Mio. Josie, for real, I am literally. We all stand Mio. We are going to protect her with every fiber of our being. Sorry for the wait, boss. But I managed to gather some information. Took you long enough. Forensics has finished their investigation and the body's been carried away. That said, we're still closing the park to the public for at least the time being. The place was really giving me the creeps last night, but it looks pretty normal now with the sun out. Kind of looks like a shrimp. You know, here's like the little legs and here's the tail. Like the head doesn't look quite right, but it gives me a body of a shrimp. My random thoughts. Well, we got ourselves quite a mess. Strange deaths popping all over the place that may or may not have something to do with the curses. We also need to keep looking to Yoshimi and Nejima. For now, we better start following up on the few leads we got. Guess I better see what Ariel's found out. He's been up all night gathering information. Must be nice to be young and have that kind of energy. But I'm glad to have him on my side. It gave me a chance to rest up. With this game, we can never be too sure. I'm so scared. No, I see a cloud. Oomphy is hallucinating. I'm not hallucinating. I'm just having imagination. Don't you guys see it? Let me fill you in. Thanks. The floor is yours. A total of 3 mysterious deaths were confirmed in the area, including the one in this park. So let's start with that one. The young man we found here. It's been identified as Shogo Okie, 25 years old, a regular old office worker who worked around here. He died of asphyxiation due to water in the lungs. He drowned. He drowned in the middle of a park? That's not possible. It's gotta be a curse we're dealing here. And that boss, isn't this park associated with one of those 7 mysteries too? It should be the... Yes, yeah, so this is the one. The Whispering Canal. That's right, the Whispering Canal. It does seem like there'll be a link between a canal and the death by drowning, don't you think? Sharp thinking, Ariel. You're starting to get the hang of this. So let's assume they're related. What's next? Before that, the body of a woman was found behind a residential complex in Kamezawa. The victim has been identified as Tawako Hayashi, 29 years old. She was an office worker who lived on her own in the area. As for the cause of death, well, yes, the entirety of her body was crushed by some kind of strong external force. No murder weapon was discovered in the area, but considering the way she was found, we're looking for something large, flat, and heavy, and could have crushed her in one fell swoop. Hang on, are you saying she was stepped on? Meaning, it should be the foot washing mansion. Exactly. Crushing is the foot washing mansion's modus operandi. He drowned? Yes. Well, metaphorically. It was actually a heart attack, but he was told drowning in work. Freaking AJ. Gotta give you the drowned in alcohol after finding out Hayami dips pizza and not all the time. Only when it's available. I can live without it. It's not mandatory for me. This place the body was discovered is also known to be related to the 7 mysteries. Then, is this Namigaki's doing? Shiz, I knew he used it. Judging by the amount of soul dregs, the victim was just a regular person, not a curse bearer. Guess we should report this to Paranormal Affairs. Got it. And as for the 3rd victim, he was identified as Kohei Jonouchi, 32, a teacher at Komagata High. He was found in the school's courtyard. Cause of death appears to be external trauma from fall or heavy blow. The impact crushed his arms and legs. Since he was found in the middle of the courtyard, he couldn't have fallen from the gymnasium or the main building. A teacher dying at school. Not just any school. Komagata houses one of the 7 mysteries. That I don't know. This is like fool's possession. Yes, fool. Say kills by fatal fall one who hears its music for 30 seconds without seeing the curse bearer. Oops. It's fool's possession. Yeah. Yippee! Oh man, if only Tawako and had her own player to turn voices off in her settings menu. No, it has to be this guy. This guy needed to have his own freaking settings menu. Ranch and pizza is wild. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. Right? It's where the fool's possession is supposed to be. It's too big of a coincidence. We can't rule out the possibility that this death was also the work of a curse. I see. Either way, it seems all 3 victims can be tied to the 7 mysteries. There's probably a curse bearer at the center of it all pulling the strings. But you got a point. All of these strange deaths do point in one direction. That's right, and Hajime's case wasn't all that different either. He also died of mysterious causes in a place connected to the 7 mysteries. Problem is that the timing doesn't match up. He died before the curses were activated. Could he have been hit by a different curse? One that didn't have anything to do with the 7 mysteries? That's a thought, but if that were the case, we'd be dealing with a powerful practitioner. One who could pull off a curse like that without using a curse stone. There aren't many people in this day and age who could do such a thing like that. Oh really? I see. I don't know too much about that stuff. I'll be more surprised if you did. Well, looking at these deaths, it seems like many of the curse bearers acted last night. But we can't rule out that there were more killings from which the bodies haven't been found. Yikes, I hadn't thought of that. But there is one silver lining. Judging by my own curse stone, it seems that the curses can't be activated while the sun's out. Oh, that's great news. So basically we're safe during the daytime. Exactly. It's also likely why Nejima gave us till dusk. He must know the curse stones couldn't be used during the day. Either way, we got till nightfall to settle this. It's time we flushed out the other curse bearers. Aye aye, boss. Let's do this. At one moment, we only know the identity of the 4 curse bearers you included. Yutaro Namigaki and the Foot Washing Mansion, and Hideki Adaishi and the Ever-Burning Lantern. We got both of their curse stones. And then there's Nejima, who claims he has one-sided read. And yeah, that sums it up. Oh, we're filling it in. Okay. Notes on all curse bearers. Come from Kansas, so ranch on pizza is commonplace. Also pretty good. See? Americans? I am American technically. F. Been living in America for some time. Well, then that means we're certified Americans. Whether you like it or not. We better figure out the remaining 5 quick. How should we go about looking for them? There's no point in searching blindly without a lead. Let's focus on other things for now. Tracking down Nejima may lead us to other curse bearers too. Either way, he should be our top priority. He could do some real damage if we don't get him. I also want to look a little more into Yoshimi. I got a feeling there's some connection there. Aye, boss. Sounds like we got work cut out for us. I asked around Sumida's Community Safety Bureau about where Yoshimi was stationed. It seems like he was investigating the apparent suicide of a girl named Michio Shiraishi. No! Do I already forget what a kilometer is? It's miles? Yeah, I heard about that. He was trying to determine whether it really was a suicide. Looking into the height of the building, the force of impact and her wounds and all that, he must have suspected some kind of foul play, because he ordered a full investigation. But it had already been deemed a suicide, and his superiors told him not to go stirring things up. Huh, what was the evidence? Well, according to the report I found on his desk last night, the body was found at the foot of the building and a ways from the road. There was no evidence of a vehicular collision, so it was ruled a suicide, but he thought there was more to it? Yes, a truck or other flat-faced vehicle traveling at high speeds could have inflicted similar damage. In other words, sometimes a traffic accident can look an awful lot like a fall. So there was a chance that it wasn't a suicide. What a terrible way to go. There was no brake marks on the road, meaning it could have been a hit and run. The vehicle would have hit her without slowing down at all. This is turning into quite a grisly case. Hi Zilla! Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome. How are you? Happy Tuesday. And thank you so much for the head pads and the posture check. Ooh, and for the hydrate. Thank you. What do you mean today is August 27th? It's only 12 months in... Oh, I get it, Yoto. That genuinely happened to me. You know what? That happened to me too. I get you. Wednesday ready for me? Oh, happy Wednesday to you then, Zilla. Real quick. Oopsies. But the vehicle couldn't have come out of a collision like that unscathed. Even more fun when the guy asked me what language we speak in Italy. No way! No way someone asked you that. Alright, this game seems cool and I want to play it, so I'm going to be silent. Blind audience member now. Best of luck with the mystery solving. Thank you, AJ. Yes, I do recommend this game. This game is really cool. It has such a cool concept, and I want to say gameplay as well. It's like a very interactive visual novel, so thank you so much, AJ. I'm glad I was able to inspire you, and thank you so much for the lurk. I totally understand that you don't want to get spoiled, so... Thank you. On God, it happened at Discount Tire. No way. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. That's crazy. So I asked the traffic bureau to keep an eye out for any vehicles with frontal damage, but I haven't heard back from them yet. I don't think they're looking very hard, so we got no proof. That said, it was a traffic accident rather than suicide. It's possible that someone silenced Yoshimi because he was on the verge of discovering the truth. That's true. You think the driver was the one who did it to him? Not quite. Yoshimi had already talked to forensics and the traffic bureau, right? His death wouldn't have covered things up. You're right on that. Even if the suicide was a cover-up for a hit and run, it doesn't seem like enough reason to kill a cop. Oh, that's right. Unrelated, but I got something else too. I managed to get a hold of Michio Shiraishi's address. Yoshimi went there a bunch over the course of his investigation. Might be a good idea for us to drop by too. Good thinking. Hopefully that'll give us some more leads. Alright, let's move to the next topic. Remember the girl Yoshimi met the other day when he died? One, he told me Okuda. Community safety didn't have any contact information on her on hand. Not even an address. Well, they had her parents' information, but when I called, they said they hadn't heard from her in a month. Lots of family issues, and from the sound of it, they even said they didn't want anything to do with her anymore. That said, she still goes to school once in a while, so we might be able to find her there. Not sure we really have the time for a stakeout right now, but she could be a key witness. Can't we have community safety track her down for us? We can ask, but it might be tricky to get it done today. For starters, Komagata High School is closed today. Because that teacher died? That's right. Alright, but if it's not something we can do today, we may have to forget about it. Let's move on then. I got some information about Yoshimi's fiancé from Community Safety. Her name is Mayu Chozawa, 27 years old. She works as a beautician in the area. Look, I even managed to get a picture of her. She sure is a beauty, but... Oh boy, here it comes. But what? Community Safety hasn't been able to contact her since Yoshimi died. Not by phone or by house. Who's Yoshimi again? Oh, yes, his fiancé. Yeah, okay. What do you mean? It's really hot at 40 degrees Celsius. I must head out for emergency and spread the word about hot dogs being tacos. Take care, y'all. No problem, Ironical. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with me this evening. Please take your good rest time. I don't know what hour it may be, but regardless, you must go to sleep eventually. So may you be blessed with a good night's sleep and wonderful dreams. Thank you so much, Ironical. Community Safety hasn't been able to contact her. Not by phone or house. In other words, no response. Dead silence. And don't forget the lasagna cakes. There it is. Can't things just be easy for once? Oh, she's so pretty. What the heck? Mayu's a beautician and fiance of Hajime Yoshimi, a police officer with the Sumida police department. Mayu's are about to be made unknown. It's definitely starting to look suspect. A crime of passion, perhaps? It's fairly common for people to be killed by a lover or spouse, but Yoshimi was well liked, and they've been together for over 10 years. You never know, things could be different behind closed doors. Guess so. But we'll have to consider the opposite scenario too. It could be that the same person who was out for Yoshimi is out after his fiancé as well. She could be in danger. You're right, either way, she's important to the case. HQ already has people looking for her. We'll know as soon as she's found. HQ has mobilized a search for Nejima, but so far we haven't received any word. Guessing he wasn't at home or at work. About that, apparently he vacated his last known address a week ago. You serious? So we have no idea where he lives? Gets worse. I checked in with the factory he was working at. They told me he was only there for a month before he quit. Hold on a second, you're telling me nobody caught that? Well, I had the same thought, so I spoke to his probation officer. Turns out he'd been doing house visits and interviews, but never bothered checking on his workplace. He also said he lost track of Nejima when he moved to a new place. Geez, that's just sloppy. I heard that they're giving parole to just about anyone these days because they're running out of room in the prisons, which also means there aren't enough probation officers to go around. He's probably overworked. So Nejima got to F about unsupervised? God damn it. That a-hole is annoyingly good at faking remorse or insanity, whatever the situation calls for. Back when I arrested him all those years ago, just talking to him left a bad taste in my mouth. He's probably hiding under a false name, which will make it hard to track him down. That'll explain why he so brazenly made contact. That a-hole, he's mocking us. Well, for now, the paperwork to circulate his name and mugshot is being filed. That's gonna take way too long. We only have until dusk. Speaking of Nejima, yeah? Do you manage to reach out to your daughter? It'll be best to put her into protective custody as soon as possible. Not yet. I can't reach her. They called, but she's not picking up. Wasn't home when they went to the house either. That's not good. Does that mean she never came home? And why weren't you the one trying to reach her? Shut up. I don't have her contact info, right? Damn, she really doesn't trust you, huh? Either way, I told her mother that it was an emergency, that we send an officer to find her and get her to safety. She was real reluctant, but I got her to agree. I guess that explains why you got divorced. His pout. 7 mysteries? How many have we solved yet? 3 or 4. Yeah, something along the lines of that. But hello, perverts. Welcome in, welcome in. But if you, her former father, can't find her, how the heck did not Nejima do it? Former, eh? That cuts deep. Yikes, sorry, it's just kind of slipped out. Anyway, I suspect it has something to do with his curse echo. Back on topic already, huh? He said his curse could kill a lot of people in a short time. It may even allow him to act from a distance. I see. The one-sided read. What was that story about again? Something about a man stalking a woman. One goes insane and chops her up. Oh right, one of the more gruesome of 7 mysteries. As for Nejima's whereabouts, all we can do is throw more people at it till we find something. I'll check with HQ frequently to see if they got any updates. And that's about it. Shall we continue our investigation? Oh my gosh, there's music change! You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the Danganronpa track of the investigate. Like it plays while you're investigating too. We could hit Komagata High School to look into Hitomi Okuda or to Michio Shiraishi's house to find out more about her. Okay. Oh, what the heck? Okay, Okay, let's go with Harue because she went back home safely, but there was something she found out. I can't remember what. Throughout the night, Richard continues to gather information about the cursed stones, while Harue lies awake until dawn, preoccupied by the prospect of bringing her lost child back to life. Good morning, ma'am. How you feeling? I'm fine. Hope we can get good progress today. How's your cursed stone looking? Haven't found anything from it since sunrise. Interesting. It's possible that its powers can only be unleashed at night then. That side, why are you so late this morning? There are unfortunately some things that can't be investigated while the world slumbers. But I did get some research done in the limited time I had. Very well. Let's talk. This old mansion where I was born and raised. The town is beginning to wake up once more. The clamor of society can be heard from beyond the garden gates. Like any day, a cloud of pollution drips out from the industrial area. Thank you, Josie, for the head pads. It's late and I gotta wake up for college. Had fun once again. To no one's surprise, time to sleep. Aw, Josie, thank you so much. I'm really glad you enjoyed your time here. I'm so sorry for hurting the Italian soul in you, but I'm really glad that you came by and hung out with me. Here is your good rest charm. May you be blessed with a good night's sleep and wonderful dreams. Good night, Josie. See you next time. Okay, anything here? He's looking a bit tired. He must have been up all night investigating. By the way, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. And what's that? Our current plan is to steal a curse stone that's already absorbed soul drags, but I'm wondering if it would suffice to not steal, but instead negotiate with a curse bearer and have them use the right for our purposes. Oh? I mean, I suppose that would accomplish the same, but do you think it's possible? So long as we offer compensation, it may prove much easier than you expect. Compensation? Cash, for instance. That wouldn't be off the table for a family as rich as Shigima's, would it? Of course, why, any amount would be fine if it get the job done. I won't let monetary matters lead me to regret the way it did back with the ransom. Okay, with that option on the table, let's figure out our strategy. We may be surrounded by curses and death, but it matters little. My only concern is whether I can see my child again. Do you have a curse bearer with whom we can negotiate in mind? Not yet. Surprisingly, it seems like other curse bearers haven't been proactive about collecting soul dregs. Do you see the news this morning? No, I haven't. Overnight, 3 mysterious deaths were reported in this area. They've yet to announce the identities of the bodies found, but they've been nicknamed the Honjo serial killings. It's garnered quite some attention on the streets. Oh my. Only 3? That's what I thought. Even if the victims were curse bearers, just 1 or 2 wouldn't be enough soul dregs. And for what those curse stones are capable of, a mere 3 victims seem a little on the low side. With this little activity all through the night, the curse bearers must be a cautious bunch. What's holding them back? Are we not all after the power of resurrection? There may still be some undiscovered victims, but it doesn't seem like anyone has gathered enough soul dregs yet. We might have to set up some bait to spur them into action. And then we offer them a deal. None of the curse bearers seem very proactive. I wonder if the situation could be what the mastermind who kicked it all intended. Now that's an interesting theory. You think there's someone behind all this? You mentioned hearing an agonized voice telling you to kill when you first obtained the curse stone. That doesn't sound like the coincidence to me. Someone agitated the curses in this area on purpose, and they are likely after the rite of resurrection as well. So you're thinking this person's not one of the curse bearers? You got a sharp mind, ma'am. Though it might seem obvious for the mastermind to become a curse bearer and collect soul dregs if they were after the rite, this would be very risky, since as a curse bearer, they themselves would become a target. So it would actually be more convenient for them if the curse bearers moved less aggressively. That's right, but despite that, they've been enticing the curse bearers to commit murders. Why? Let's consider this. What if the mastermind wasn't trying to collect soul dregs themselves? You mean their intention was just to steal the souls while the other curse bearers compete with each other from the start? Sitting back and observing from the sidelines is the safer course of action, which is why I figured it's best for us to attempt the same strategy. So how should we do it? There's still reason to suspect the mastermind could be a curse bearer themselves. To be honest, I want to keep my distance from whoever it is. There's no telling what kind of power they might possess. Whether our aim is to negotiate or steal, we'll have to outpace the mastermind in making contact with the other curse bearers. How do you suppose we do it? At this point, all we can do is search. If there's a mastermind enticing the curse bearers to collect soul dregs, can we be sure there even is a rite of resurrection? Good question. Oh my gosh, Richard's dude, his pouty face is extra pouty. He got them duck lips out too. Oh my gosh, it's like Good question. The right hat could be nothing but a myth fabricated to spur the curse bearers into action. It just makes me it just reminds me how cool this game is and how good the character sprites are. It's just such a blast. Seeing it might be not for naught. Do you want to give up, ma'am? Never. Understood. After all, we'll never know the truth unless we see it for ourselves. Oh! Hello! Hello, Moi Moi and Anemoi. Hello! Thank you so much for the raid. You're playing WoW? Wow! Did you like that? But Moi Moi, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you. I hope you had a great WoW stream. Loved it. Thank you. I hope you had a great stream. Please hydrate. If you need to go get some sleep or go get something to eat and you need to drop off, I totally understand. Thank you so again for sharing your community with me. And hello, Raiders. Hello. My name is Hayami. I'm a traveling fox spirit VTuber that sells omamori on my backpack. And we are playing Paranormasight, which is it's an interactive visual novel game, horror mystery visual novel game. It's super, super cool. Love your super awesome backpack. Oh, thank you so much. It's one of my favorite parts of my design. I really appreciate it. And Grandpa, Bakeneko, and Moi Moi, thank you so much for the follows. Oh, and Kotodama, thank you so much for the follows too. Welcome to the caravan. Turn off stream. No! Love the backpack. Thank you guys. It's very sweet of you to say. But I totally, if you guys are eepy or tired, I totally understand if you need to drop. That's where she carries the weight of the world. Exactly. My back muscles are ripped. But we'll do it without using the curses ourselves. Right now we're playing. So what's really interesting about this game is that you play as multiple characters. So the character I'm currently playing is this lovely lady right here. She is very tired, as you can tell, and she's trying to resurrect her son. And here is our private detective who looks like Michael Jackson. By the way, I met a few people who seemed like a potential curse bearers last night. I did some investigating into all of them, but I only managed to get detailed information on 2. You're quick. I suppose that's to be expected from an investigator extraordinaire. I appreciate the flattery. First is Ayame Tono, the girl we talked to before, though she isn't a curse bearer herself. She's a student attending T University of Art. She currently lives alone in the apartment near Midoricho Park. You even determined her address. You're not one to be underestimated, Mr. Investigator Extraordinaire. I called every single university with ukiyo-e in the curriculum pretending to be her parent. I went around to check on her place on the way here. It doesn't seem like she returned home last night. I'm worried she might have run into some trouble. Didn't you attempt to follow her last night? I'm embarrassed to say, but I couldn't. She shook me. I couldn't keep track of her. And here I thought you were an investigator extraordinaire. I'd like to learn more about her, but it would take some time. Lamau, private detective, reporting for duty. Yeah, look at this. He does not fit the image of a private investigator. I was gonna ask if that's Muzan. Who's Muzan? But when I saw him, I thought Michael Jackson. She is planning to steal the cursed stones, just like us. It's best we act carefully around her. Next is this tall man who was dressed in black. I met him near Kinshicho. He stood out with the way he dressed. I managed to get some good information from him. Impressive. What can I say? He works as the secretary to Hihaku Soap's chairwoman. I believe his name is Takumi Yumioka. The Hihaku Soap headquarters and factories are both located in Honjo, correct? Yes, they've been here for a while, but it's only in past 10 years that the company has shown significant growth. I remember seeing the chairwoman on the news a few years back. She seems to be very shrewd. With the increase in sales, I assume she wants her factories running at full capacity. But with the harsh restrictions against industrial waste, a lot of the factories with older equipment had to be shut down. That's right. Even 10 years ago, there were many complaints about chemical plants dumping waste into the river. Most companies back then were more concerned with making a profit than protecting the environment. I wonder what a man working for such a company would have been up to in the middle of the night. On the way here, I stopped by the company's headquarters, but they hadn't started for the day. I should have better luck later. I love your model. Nice to meet you. Oh, thank you so much, Grim. I really appreciate you saying that. Thank you. Nice to meet you too. Is there any nickname you like to go by? Do you go by Grim? Do you go by Paul? Do you go by Bake? Do you go by Neko? Or do you go by Grim, Paul, Bake, Neko? But please let me know. I try to remember everyone's nicknames. Let's hope you will. Perhaps they're interested in seeing the right would be beneficial for their product research into beauty and skincare. Now that's an interesting thought. I ran into one more suspicious young man last night. This one seemed to be out collecting soul drugs, right? Indeed, I couldn't get a good look at him though, and I couldn't gather enough intel to properly identify him. Well, that's a shame, but I can make an educated guess. Oh? You know that researcher who discovered the ancient text of the Rite of Resurrection? His name is Hideki Araishi, and the man I met was very similar in stature. Just call me Grim. Nice! But welcome in, Grim. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your stay. Oh, I totally forgot to say that, yeah, my name is Hayami. I love playing story-driven games like this one. I'm currently playing Yakuza 0, Apollo Justice, Fate Samurai Remnant, and Paranormasight. So, again, I hope you enjoy your stay. Am I even he's involved, how awfully suspect. Considering his background couldn't be the one who initiated the whole affair, I think it's possible, yes. Which is why I decided to refrain from making contact with him for the time being. Safety first. Understandable. Excuse me. Of course I want to learn more, but this isn't the right time to focus on him. I prefer ascertain who else is a curse bearer. First, I'll return to Hihaku Soaps to see the man in black. Their headquarters are down on South Warigesui Street. Nice, yeah! I learned something new about the criminal involved with the kidnapping. It concerns the serial killings. There was a body found at Komagata High School. The person was identified as the school teacher. His name is Kohei Jonouchi. Do you think he was a curse bearer? Not sure. It's possible. But regardless, this means the two people who knew the truth about the kidnapping are both dead. Just when we were getting somewhere. It isn't enough to make me give up, of course. Still, we don't know anything about Michio Shiraishi's residence. It'll be wise to pay a visit. Understood. In addition to the 3 victims associated with the Honjo serial killings, there's Michio Shiraishi, who reportedly committed suicide, and a police officer who died at the former Yasuda Gardens. It's strange that continue occurring like so. They're bound to inspire strange rumors. BRB, yeah, no problem! But those last 2 have nothing to do with the 7 mysteries, no? It's true, both occurred a week before this accursed situation began. Still, it cannot be ruled out. It's possible that the mastermind was involved even with those killings. How? What if there was preliminary steps to awakening the 7 mystery curses? Can we still really assume they're unrelated just because the timing doesn't match up? Or rather, the police officer's death is so baffling that it would be easier if it were connected to these curses. The victim wasn't the type to be caught off guard easily. You seem to know a lot about this. I suppose we weren't strangers. My personal feelings might be wrapped up in this one too. I see. If you were to investigate this matter more, you might get a lead to the mastermind. You're right. If we wish to focus on the mastermind's identity, this would be a fine starting point. We might even discover more deaths related to the curses on the way. Oh! Hello! Hi! Hello, Rip! Thank you so much for the raid! Raid cord! Yippee! But thank you so much, Rip, for the raid. How is your stream? You're playing another Crab's Treasure. What is... Oh, is that the Souls-like crab game? Is that right? If I remember correctly? But hi! But good job on the stream today, Rip. Please hydrate. If you need to drop off to go get something to eat or go get some sleep, feel free to do so. I totally understand. I just want to say thank you so much for sharing your community with me. And hello, Raiders. Hello. My name is Hayami. I'm a traveling fox spirit VTuber that sells omamori on my backpack. I love playing story-driven games like this one. I'm currently playing Yakuza 0, Apollo Justice, Fate Samurai Remnant, and this game. So I hope you enjoy your stay. Oh, it is! Okay. And you just beat it? Let's go! Congrats, Rip. Dude, I could never... But seriously, congrats! We should pay attention to today's news. Well, that's all I want to report. Shall we continue with our investigation? What do you want to do? If you still can't use the curse stone, taking a walk should be fine place to start. Right, let's go together. I want to see what's going on for myself. In that case, I'll trust you to decide where we should go, ma'am. Stood up to me the most so far. South Wasaguri Street, Miru. Komagata High School. Let's go to the high school. Here we are at Ground Zero, Komagata High School. I guess it's logical that the police got this place shut down. The teacher's body was found here after all. It's as if the students have nowhere to go now. The school's closed. Seems the officers are still inspecting the scene. Entry has been strictly prohibited. The news have attracted a bunch of curious onlookers, huh? That works in our favor. The more people around, the better we can blend in. This place should be connected with the story of the Fool's Procession. I wouldn't be surprised if a curse bearer decides to turn up. However, I need to find out if the teacher was a curse bearer or not. I expect the police to be baffled since they don't know what about the curses. I can ask around and see what the students have to say. Alright, I'll go ask the students about Michio. I'm back, ma'am. So what did you learn? The school kids sure love a good rumor. I was practically drowning in stories about Mr. Joniuichi and Michio, most of which seemed dubious at best. Not surprising. Most of what I heard was hardly worth a second thought, but there was one story that caught my attention. Oh? Some believe Michio is the one who killed Mr. Joniuchi. Really? The story's got 2 pieces of evidence to back it up. One of them wasn't news to me. Apparently he's been mumbling that Michio was going to kill him for some days now. A fellow teacher overheard his mumbling and told the students. And then this spread like wildfire, I suppose. The rumors that usually don't stay a secret for long. As for the other piece of evidence, a pigtail girl in her uniform was seen around school late last night. Go on. Although numerous people claim to have seen the girl, not one of them saw her face. Some are proposing it was Michio brought back to life or that it was her vengeful spirit. But it's not like Michio's the only high school girl to wear pigtails. This rumor might have been made up just to fan the flames. But if it were true, I want to get a hold of her in order to hear her side of the kidnapping. If she's alive, that'll be ideal. There's still one more thing I should mention. I discovered where Michio lived. A student had a listed student address on hand. That's an amazing find. I believe all the students actually have a copy of said list. It truly worries me how easy to obtain what should have been confidential information. Imagine what would happen if that information got into the wrong hands. Well, so far it hasn't, no? Sure, let's hope it stays that way. In the meantime, it's now possible for us to visit Michio Shiraishi's house. Police are probably too wrapped up in involving case, mental health. You can see that. I expect criminals to grow more cunning. That's where outlaws such as myself come in. What's this about? Actually, just forget I said anything. He appears to be wary of the police officers. Maybe the police really do have something against private investigators, just like those detective novels. Okay. You know who Richard reminds me a lot? Carmen Sandiego, but with white. Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry, Noni. Yeah, I see it. We gotta get the paint bucket tool from Clips Paint Studio and get the same red and drop it onto his clothes. How did it go? I went to visit Michio Shiraishi's family home. However, no one seemed to be there. I got no answer at the door. All the lights were out. Seems to have been empty for a while now. There was a stack of newspaper out front. It's a bit quiet over here. It's a residential area after all. All these rundown houses really scream working class, don't you? I don't understand why no one's come to this house, even after Michio committed suicide. I wonder if this place is okay. I never liked these messy, uncluttered back streets. They're giving me the jitters every time. It's reassuring to have someone as strong and tall as Richard accompanying me. He looks so unfazed. I suppose a detective is used to this kind of thing, always investigating, chasing criminals. I wouldn't be cut out for it. Oopsies. Social connections run deep in working class areas like this place, so I decided to talk to locals. I met a few nice old ladies who were kind enough to give me the scoop. Turns out Shiraishi's reputation really went down to the dumps this past year. Is that so? I'll give you a quick summary. They moved here about 3 years ago. Their previous residence was a better part of town. Hello? Oh my goodness! Hello, Kamikita. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you? Yo, welcome. You're playing 9 Souls. Oh, I've never heard that game before, but I hope you had a good time. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday or Wednesday. Good job on the stream today. Please hydrate. If you need to drop off to go get something to eat or go get some sleep, feel free to do so. I really appreciate you sharing your community with me. Thank you. And hello, Raiders. My name is Hayami. I'm a traveling fox spirit VTuber that sells omamori on my backpack. And we are playing Paranormasight. I love playing story-driven games like this one, so I hope you enjoy your stay. Sekiro plus Metroidvania plus 2D drawn and things. Oh, that sounds crazy. Excuse me. Well, hello, FPS. Welcome in from Kami's stream. The game took too much concentration. I bet. And hello, Anjo. Thank you so much for the bong. The previous residence was in better part of town. Michio's father died in a car accident, leaving behind just the two of them. Michio's mom, Toshiko, now single mother, relocated here. At first, they got along with their neighbors, many of which were in similar situations, helping and being helped in. So far, so good. What happened? Well, as I said, the reputation began to go downhill about a year ago. A man recognized as Toshiko's common-law husband had moved into the household. His name was apparently Kankichiro Iwai. Neighborhood gossip is something else. Somehow everyone knew his name. So what is this Iwai character? He was apparently a vulgar fellow with a criminal record. He was prone to violent outbursts. The neighbors often heard screams and shouting coming from the home. The neighbors took particular notice of Toshiko's screams, pleading with him to not hit Michio. That's terrible. As if that wasn't suddenly enough, every night the neighbors also began to hear an eerie chanting. Though the shiaishi standing in the neighborhood plummeted rapidly. Toshiko was often seen covered in bruises and wounds. She stopped responding to her neighbors. She would just turn the other way when they greeted. They kept their storm shutters closed even during the day and effectively shut themselves away from the entire community. That sounds horrible. Why didn't the police step in and do something? Unfortunately, under our current laws, the police aren't allowed to get involved with domestic disputes. That's awful. And Luko, thank you so much for the head pats. And then Michio reportedly killed herself. Things only got worse with Iwai, and Toshiko was admitted to the hospital for physical and mental abuse. Ever since, Iwai hasn't returned to the home. Many locals expressed sympathy for Michio's circumstances, but just as many were fed up with the shiaishis entirely, they seemed relieved that things finally quieted down again. It seems that they were still considered outsiders even after 3 years of living here. I don't understand that. Why would Toshiko have gotten involved with such a brutish good-for-nothing in the first place? I've heard many stories where partner's personality does a complete turn after entering a relationship. After her first husband's death, Toshiko's financial situation had also taken a turn for worse. She was determined to send her daughter to a good high school. It's possible she fell victim to sweet promises. Life can be tough, I suppose. You don't seem moved by the story, ma'am. That's fine. People have all kinds of stories. Oh, here's the husband. Interesting. But the shiaishis currently hadn't lucked out with theirs, bringing such a violent man into it. The shiaishis dealt a tough hand. I can't imagine what it was like. Could it be that girl was forced by her circumstances to take part of the kidnapping? The Hihaku Soap's headquarters are on the other side of South Wadi Gesui Street. They were closed when I visited this morning, but it appears that things are running now. To think a small group making company could grow so much in such a short time. They have factories and warehouses throughout the area now. You can see why director and now chairwoman Natsume Yamamori is called the Queen. violence, yeah. Okay, this is her. Prior to the war, Natsume enjoyed looking her dreams and factor. Whoa! This backstory goes so crazy. You mentioned that Takumi works as her secretary.
Sorry, I'm stretching.
That's correct. Do you think it's possible he's acting on her orders? That's exactly my thinking. A curse bearer with both money and power could certainly look at resurrection in their own prize. Negotiating with a person of that stature may prove difficult. He tells me he barely slept last night, yet he seems to be brimming with energy. Was I too resilient at his age? Perhaps it's what sets a detective apart from the rest. First, I need to confirm whether Takumi is the man I ran into last night. Then I'll be able to determine if he's a curse bearer. It'll be better if I go inside the headquarters alone. You should walk around, visit a cafe for some tea perhaps. I'm going to go in. I may be for a while, so feel free to find someone to kill time. Okay, good luck in there. Good luck! Don't die! Sorry to keep you waiting. How did it go? Fast forward to the conclusion, I met with Takumi. There's no doubt the same man I saw last night, but it doesn't seem like he's a curse bearer. But that doesn't mean he has no connections to recent curses. He knew about the 7 mysteries. He even guessed we have a curse stone of our own. Excuse me? I tried to approach Takumi about a fallen item after I ran into him last night. However, you said your name was Richard, correct? I have a favor I'd like to ask you. I'm hoping you would hand over the curse stone in your possession. Curse stone? What are you on about? There's no need to play dumb with me. In fact, there's no time for it. I had all the same research you did to think you were a curse bearer last night. And your arrival here only confirms it. You are a curse bearer. You are right. We lack time. I'll confess, I am a curse bearer. I possess the curse stone of the haunting clappers. Hello, Spectre Saru. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. You were playing Final Fantasy 14. Wait, 15. Yes, XV 15. How was it? What were you pushing the car? But Saru, thank you again for the raid. Please hydrate. If you need to go get something to eat or go get some sleep, feel free to do so. I totally understand. And hello, raiders. My name is Hayami. I'm a traveling fox spirit VTuber that sells omamori on my backpack. And we are playing Paranormasight. And I typically love playing story-driven games like these, so I hope you enjoy your stay. I'm glad to hear the truth. Finally, this conversation is worthwhile. Is it a dangerous item you hold? Give it to me and company will take the responsibility to dispose of it. I didn't know the soap business specialized in scrubbing curses clean. Is this prerogative of Mr. Yamanori? Mrs. Yamanori? Assuming you obtained the curse, you understood the power involved, no? Miss Yamanori possesses supernatural powers akin to those of God. She also has a deep love for this land, having transformed it from the pile of dirt it once was to be our home, was to the home of our neighborhood. Blah, blah, blah. She cannot stomach the fact that it is now the site of these curses run rampant. You're telling me the Queen of Hihaku. So if you're telling me the Queen of Hihaku is a real-life witch, she wouldn't appreciate you being called that, mind you. There's a sorcerer by the name of Suigen Gamyodo, who's gallantly working behind the scenes, exercising spirits and the like. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. I started falling asleep. I'm I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm so eepy. How? You know what's crazy? How did I start falling asleep when I'm literally reading out the story? Wait, what? Yeah, sorry, my bad. I was legit falling asleep while talking and streaming. I'm so sorry, guys. I think I probably need to. Can I save? I can save. Okay. Hey, if you do rest, no problem, deal. Please treat yourself. Yeah, I'm just like, I wanted to finish this. I wanted to finish her section before I call it here, but I'm literally falling asleep. I like on live. Welcome back, Yoto. Hi. Wait. Oh my god. Hi, Mr. MCA. Welcome in. I'm surprised you made it last this long after the yawning earlier. I know. Okay. Now that I caught myself and you guys and I'm chatting with you guys, I'm awake. I'll keep pushing. I feel like we should finish this. That being so, there have already been instances of the dead coming back to life. Do you understand the urgency of this matter? These are curses we're speaking of, tools which are used by wicked beings to possess people. The right of resurrection is nothing but a fabrication meant to seduce the curse bearers into unspeakable action. If you truly understand what I'm talking about, you must hand over the curse stone at once. Very interesting. With that said, just how many curse stones have you acquired so far? If what you tell me is true, surely the company would have launched a large-scale search by now. Thank you, Luco, for the hydrate. Please be responsible. I can say that. I wouldn't mind if you finish early. Yes, you gotta take care of yourself. You can't fall asleep on the road. True, very true. Thankfully, I'm not on the road, but I still can't believe I started falling asleep on stream. What the heck? I need to go back on the VOD how I look like. We have 6. 6? Whoa, I can rest at ease then. And here I thought I was at risk of being cursed. Seems we're on the same page. If that's the case, you should hand over your curse stone immediately. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's not actually in my possession at the moment. Considering its importance, I've been keeping it in hiding. Really now? Now I'll accompany you while you retrieve it. I'm sorry, but I got something important to attend to, but I promise I'll return it with it later. Very well. Then you won't refuse to provide your address and telephone number, I presume. How prudent of you. I'll oblige. Aw, Katie, thank you so much for the stretch. And hello. I'm sorry, I didn't say hello to you earlier. And hello, Possum. 6 you say? I call BS Corporal, dude. I feel that. I feel like that was def a bluff. And that's how I went. So they aren't after the right after all. I wouldn't be so quick to trust him. Oh? I believe we're dealing with a master of deception. He may well have made up a story to convince us to part ways with our stone. I think he was lying about having produced 6 curse stones as well. Like, really? 6? That's excessive. Yeah, exactly. What happens if the fox who sells good sleep omamoris falls asleep? Well, we can at least say that it works all right. Exactly, Luco. You can see my charms really do work. And thank you, Yoto, for the hydrate and posture check. Well, now I feel gullible. The company is plotting something. I wonder what they mean to do with the curse stones. He seemed rather desperate to get hold of ours, despite us not having collected any soul drags. Perhaps the people at Hihaku are the masterminds behind the curses being unleashed. Because the chairwoman's a witch? I wonder about that too. If she really were that powerful, would her secretary would have divulged that information so casually? Takumi was either making it up as he went, or he's trying to spread a rumor. For what purpose would he do that? Recently, people have been caught up about the occult more than ever before. If word spreads that Hihaku's chairwoman has godlike powers, she could very well benefit socially and politically from the mystique. That's unsettling. Oh, and thank you, Otto, for the extra stretch. Woo. By the way, there's one more thing of interest I heard while in the company's reception lobby. And what's that? People were discussing whether one of the bodies found this morning was that of a Hihaku employee. Really? So long as the officials haven't revealed the identity, it all amounts to no more than speculation though. Despite that, I've reason to believe Hihaku Soaps is deeply involved with the 7 mysteries. At the very least, I can assure you I've gathered that much. The more we know, the better our negotiations will go. Okay? We should avoid Hihaku for the time being. It'll be a pain if we had to deal with Takumi again. Yep. Back in the Edo period, the canal known as South Wadi Gesuri ran through this area, but it's been turned into a major road. It's a bit away from Kinshicho Station or Ryokoku Station, though it's still considered a nice area. The stories of Ever-Burning Lantern and the Foot Washing Mansion both took place around here. One of the bodies discovered this morning was found by this road as well. This is quite a lively area. I suppose you could call it somewhat of a city center. Oh? Okay. Okay. That's it. Let's go. Let's go to Michio's house. Oh wait, we already went here. Doubt anyone's still living there. Yeah. Okay, last thing. The park. Midoricho Park. We're here. This is Midoricho Park. Ayame Tono lives around here. She wasn't in her apartment when I dropped by this morning. I wonder if it's worth checking again. This place is connected with the story of the Taiko Sugaru. Not only that, Katsushika Hokusai home was also in this area. That might be why Ayame chose to live here. Whoa, whoa! Okay, sorry. Got distracted. It's always heartwarming to see children play in the park. Richard seems to like kids, perhaps because they're on the same wavelength. Ta! We won't get much done standing around here. Why don't I go check out Ayame's apartment? You don't mean to speak with her, do you? No, I prefer to get an idea what she's been up to. I like to see whether she's been home or not. Just potentially get a trace on her movements. Then be my guest. Okay, I shouldn't be long. MJ jump scare. Oh, wow! I'm back, ma'am. So nothing? I'm afraid so. She still hasn't returned. However, I noticed a few people who seem to be related to the police force keep watching the area. I don't know if they got eyes on her apartment, but they do appear to be watching the building it's in. Interesting. You got a sharp eye to have noticed them despite them being so covert. What can I say? It's part of the job. However, it meant I had to refrain from knocking on her door or looking through her window. I wasn't able to check her electric meter or mailbox either, unfortunately. You were planning to go that far? We won't make much progress. Okay. What a waste of time. We should move on quickly. Okay. Do you see that? That kid looks like a ghost. Oh, sorry. My backpack is in the way. No, I'm in the way. Hold on. I'm trying to lean. You see that? You see this? This kid, it's probably just a normal kid's shadow, but it really does look like a ghost. You can shrink the backpack? Yeah, I can shrink the backpack. It is one of my special abilities. The reason for this is because when I go to large areas or I go to city centers that are bustling, I don't want to hit people with my backpack. I don't want to be rude. So I have the ability to shrink my backpack at my will. Okay, let's go to the high school again. That's convenient. So cool. Ah, thank you, Luco. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we went to all the areas. Yeah, there's all the areas. I want to talk about lore, but next stream I want you to finish so you can rest. Thank you, Luko. The Hyaku headquarters on the other side. Wait, I went through everything. How come I'm stuck? Small park bordering, no trace. There's nothing for me to present. There has to be more for us to do at the park. Oh, conversation over. Get you some sleep, girl. I'm trying to see if I could finish this. I could finish her thing. Surroundings. Wait, there was something. We're going to stick around here. Do I need to go back to the house? Oh, gotcha. My bad. No. Don't apologize. If I can't, I'm like genuinely stuck. If anything, I might just call it here. Oh my god, that scared the shiz out of me. Oh, you came here too? What is it? It's him. Oh god, that scared me. That scared me so bad. It's the cops. Could you repeat what you know one more time for me, Richard? Oh my god. Yay, we finished. Yippee. Okay, I guess this is a great time for us. Okay, perfect. It auto-saved. This is exactly where we needed to be. MJ jump scared too. Hold on, I just want to make sure if I start the game. Yes, okay. Yay, we're done. Everything inside gets strong, so that means we become even smaller kamidachis. What? No. That's not true. You guys aren't even in my backpack. You guys are outside of the backpack. But yay, we're done. We're done for the evening. I do apologize that I couldn't stream any longer. I'm so eepy. I still can't believe I was falling asleep on stream. That was definitely the first time that has ever happened. Aw, thank you, MCA. Thank you, Luco. Chapter over. Go sleep. You deserve it. Yes, I can't wait to watch. Once I hit my head on that pillow, it is over. I'm gonna go to La La Land. If you find the moment, please clip it for us. I want to see it too. Yeah, I don't know. It was... Okay, it was definitely the last like 30 minutes of the VOD. I'll have to skim around. But with that, thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me this evening. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you had fun with Paranormasight and all the chit-chats. My next stream will be Thursday, and Thursday will be my very first on-stream coaching session of Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. So I do apologize in advance if I can't talk to chat too much. And also I do apologize if the content itself may not be too exciting. But hopefully I could squeeze in a session during the stream where I can fight you guys. I can fight chat again. Brent will be coaching me, but he will jump on later in the stream. So I'll be practicing first by myself to warm up. And yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, my brain. I mean, thanks a bunch for the stream. Everything I say, go sleep is 100% for your well-being, because I bet next Paranormasight will be super cool. I bet. I'm like waiting. I'm waiting for like I'm waiting when it hits dusk. I'm really curious what Nejima's gonna be doing. But yes, this Thursday, and my stream will most likely be at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Yes, this is my quote-unquote scheduled stream. But yeah, we're gonna be playing more Rising on Thursday. It's about to go off. Yeah, I still can't believe I almost did a combo. It was kind of crazy. But seriously, thank you so much, you guys, for coming in today. I'm really, really glad to be back, and hopefully things are a lot more stable in my life now. So I should be able to stream a little more consistently, which is super exciting. And don't forget the character trials. How do you do the character trials? Okay, sorry, Noni. I'll probably ask you again once on Thursday. Thank you for the fun stream, Hayami. I love listening to your voice narration. Oh, thank you, Gecko. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I'm glad you liked my narration. I felt like because I was so eepy today, I was slurring my words. We're the ones who should be thanking. Such a hard-working streamer. Woo! Hayami on Evo next year. Let's go. No. Oh my gosh, you guys. I still need practice. That's a long road ahead. But with that, I will be closing off the stream. Let's see who we can raid. Okay, perfect. Let's go raid Cyrene. We haven't raided Cyrene in a hot minute. Cyrene is playing they're playing Devour. How fun. Okay. Here we go. We'll start the raid. And hello, Valeria. I was art lurking earlier. I just got back. Konyami, and take care. Thank you, Valeria. I really appreciate it. Sybil! Hi. Oh my God. Hello. Thank you for the stream, Hayami. So excited to have you back. Have a good rest. Thank you, and Sybil, thank you so much for lurking. If you've been lurking so far, I really appreciate it. But seriously, thank you so much, guys. Yes, please have a good rest of your night. Here, hi girly, I love looking at your streams. Oh, thank you, Sybil. I really appreciate it. And here are the raid messages. Feel free to copy the first message if you have my emails. If you don't, feel free to copy the second message. Hold on a second. Let me cancel the raid because I need to pass out my charms. So if you guys don't know, I am a merchant and I love passing out my charms at the end of every stream. All you have to do is take a mental picture of my charms and you are blessed. So if you're gonna go to work tomorrow, here's your good work charm. May you have the energy to push through your shift and get that dough. If you're gonna go to school tomorrow, here's a good school charm. May you have the energy to stay awake in your classes and pass all your tests. And finally, if you're gonna go to sleep, like me, here's a good rest charm. May you be blessed with a good night's sleep and a wonderful dream. And with that, I'll see you all on Thursday. Good night, guys. Good night, Kamedachis. Otsuyami.